Okay, so in the previous video, I taught you what a system is and how to solve it by graphing. But today I'm gonna show you how to solve it using another way. This is gonna be called the method of substitution. So let's have this equation right here: x plus y equals to 5, and y equals to negative 3x plus 7. Now, if you know a little bit of algebra, you would know that to solve for x, we have to get rid of this y right here because if we want to find like the actual number of x, everything has to be the same variable. So how can we make y be gone but still have this be a true statement? Well, if you look down here, we can see what y is because this y is the same as this y up here. So what we can do is actually just substitute this right here because this is equal to y and put it up here so you can solve for x and find the number that is equal to x. So let us just do that real quick. So let's say we have x plus, and then here we can just move this because this is still y. This is still the equal to the value of y, so it's still the same statement. So you can just move this down. X plus negative 3x plus 7. And that equals to 5. So now we can just solve this normally and we can find what x is. So let's just subtract here. So here you get negative 2x plus 7 equals to 5. Or here, let me just equals to 5. And then we can just subtract 7 from both sides. This cancels out. And then this will become negative 2. And here negative 2x. I just divide negative 2 by both sides. So by negative 2. And we will have x is equal to 1. So now we find the value of x. And now that we found the value of x, we can actually find the value of y. Because remember, to have an answer, we need the value of x and y to put it in the ordered pair. So we can just substitute x here. So we can just substitute it. Let me just bring this all the way up here. We can substitute x for this x right here. Because remember, this is still the same x. So let's just try to do that right now. So y is equal to negative 3 times 1 plus 7. And this is going to equal to negative 3. So negative 3 plus 7 is equal to 4. So here we see that y is equal to 4. And then we just found our solution to this system right here. So the solution will be, so let me just write down the solution. So, hold on, my handwriting is so bad today. Solution. We'll just write it here. And our solution is 1, 4. This is the solution to this system right here. Okay, so for our second and final example here, we're just gonna have 3x, so 3x plus 7y. 7y is equal to 34, so 34, and then 2x plus 4y, so 2x plus 4y is equal to 20. Now, I'm going to give you a little tip here. Now, you're not required to do this, but it will make your math so much easier to do. So what we can see here is 2, so here 2, 4, and 20 all have common factors. What I mean common factors is we can divide all of these by a number that, we can decrease the value, like the numbers of these. And the common factor of these is actually 2. So you can divide this by 2, this by 2, and this by 2. So let me just do this real quick, right? So let me just do divide by 2. Let's just divide by this by 2 and divide this by 2. So what we will get is x plus 2y is equal to 10. As you can see now, this is much simpler to solve. So when you come about on these like equations right here who have like coefficients and large coefficients, make sure to look for common factors between them so you can make your solving much easier. So right here we're just gonna solve for x, so it's gonna subtract 2y, so 2y, and minus 2y. You can, of course, yeah, you can solve for x and then substitute, or you can solve for y first to substitute. There's many ways to do this. I'm just going to show you this one right here. So we have x is equal to negative 2y plus 10. So now we can substitute it in this equation right here. So let me just get this other color. Remember, this is x is the same as this x. So we can just do 3 times negative 2y plus 10, and then plus 7y, right? It's plus 7y is equal to 34. So as you know, we just substituted this x for the x up here. So now we can solve for y and see the number of y. So let me just erase this arrow right here. It's getting in the way. There we go. And let's solve. So 3 times 2y is going to be negative 6y plus 30 here, plus 30. And then plus 7y is equal to 34. So now here we can just combine like terms. So right here, hold up. Combine these like terms. And this will be y plus 30 equals to 34. And then here we can just subtract 30 from both sides. 30 both sides. And then we have the value of y, which is y equals to 4. So now we can substitute the y in this equation, this y, and put it in this equation to solve for x. So x is equal to negative 2 times, and then here we have 4, or let me just do this first so it's more clear, and then plus 10. So now negative 2 plus 4 is negative 8 plus 10 is equal to x. And then here, x, let's just do an arrow right here, x is equal to 2. So now we found our x value and our y value right here. So now we can just write down the solution, which is, let me just write it up here, I guess, 2, 4. Now I hope this factoring right here does make your life in math much, much easier, and I will see you later.